AI and the upcoming technologies. So our vision with InvestorPilot is to bring you the latest in AI and figure out how to execute and integrate AI into real estate so that our fellow members in the community don't have to figure out how to get the AI and invest a lot of millions of dollars into it, and we figure it out for them. That's the whole idea. You might hear the hotel sound in the background. There's some alarm going on. Please pardon me for that. Awesome. I think we have about 30 folks. We can just start right away, and people will join along the way throughout the call. So, hey guys, welcome to the InvestorPilot's webinar today. This is Vedant Mankar, one of the founders with InvestorPilot, and I'm part of Sub2 community. And I'm always grateful to Pace for building the whole community. And I also found my partner from the same community. He's a member for Gators Sub2 as well as Owners Club. His name is James Chanabath. We call him Eddie. It's called Eddie's Got Capital. It's part of Owners Club as well. And we build a fantastic team who helped us bring our vision to the reality and get you the latest technology so you are not more dependent on manual processes to get more deals done. That was the whole vision behind building the InvestorPilot. So we started building the platform about a few months before, and initially it was just to build a basic underwriting platform. And over the last few months, we realized that, hey, there's a lot which an everyday investor faces. And so we started adding more and more features and modules to it. And here we are today, launching the whole platform for our community. And what we want from everyone is to get your feedback on how the platform is, and basically we want to build together with everyone. So I'll give you an overview of all the modules, and then I will just give you an inside look into how the platform works, and then you can sign up for a whole trial and take it away from your hand, and then we can again reconvene sometime next week to get a feedback sessions. So it starts with an AI assistant, which is custom for real estate. What it does is it gives you real estate focused curated answers for any questions you ask. You can even ask advanced questions like explaining creative terms like a novation strategy or a difference between Sub2 and novation, and it'll answer those questions for you. Plus, you can use that AI assistant to generate creative offers for you by just sharing the property details. And the other important problem which we realized was we get thrown hundreds of different prompts every single day that, hey, this is how you underwrite. Or maybe you are using ChatGPT a lot to underwrite your deals, and you have different prompts stored, maybe one for seller finance, one for Sub2, one for cash offer, one for wholesale. And there is no way to have it all on one single platform. So what we thought is, let's build a place where you can store those prompts, and a click of a button, you can just immediately use it inside your AI assistant. So I'll quickly log into the platform and show you how it looks. So right on the dashboard, you get a whole, your deals view on one end and your AI assistant on the other end. So if I want to store a prompt, for example, this is how prompts here. So I can just go ahead and say, keep the entry below at least 13%, no seller finance unless there's equity. Seller finance will be principal only. So I can update this prompt and save it here and use it as and when I need. Now, what I can do is I can ask any and all the different questions about real estate investments, or if I don't understand a term, or if I don't understand a clause inside a lease, I can ask all those questions, and you have your 24/7 personal assistant answering all those questions for you. So that's how we start the platform. And the vision is to train this custom LLM, large language model, with all the qualified questions being asked to this platform, and to make it so mature that it can start replicating you as an avatar and get you more and more deals and write underwriting for you faster. Now, we've got a My Deals sections where basically you underwrite all your deals. So the idea was that if I'm underwriting 3 or 4 deals every single day, and if I want to run multiple scenarios, by the end of the month, I have about 100 spreadsheets and multiple notes, and it gets messier. There's no way to track. So build a system where you can enter the property details. So I'll just show it to you how live it works. So you can go in, enter the okay. I can go and enter the property details. It'll pick it up automatically. You can select the type of property you're underwriting. As of now, we have made provision for single family, multifamily, commercial, mobile home parks, and RV parks, and it'll automatically change the information. So if you do multifamily, it'll ask you to add the unit compositions where you can say a 1-bed, 2-bath, total number of units. And similarly, if you go in and do a mobile home park, it'll ask you total lots, occupied spaces, park-owned homes versus the home rent and tenant-owned homes. Same goes for RV parks as well, daily rate, weekly rate, and monthly rate as well. You can upload the images of the properties and any notes you want to add. The next important stuff which we thought as an investor is you want to have your documents stored in one place. So spreadsheet in one place and documents, T12, rent rolls, any lease or flyers, comms in other place, everything at one single place. So you can have all your documents stored at one single place. Now, the best part was we thought that, hey, once I store a document, I want to be able to share it with my partner or a lender or my buyer. And I don't want to upload it again to a Google Drive and then share that link and manage those access. It has to be at one single place. So we also added document sharing features where you can just create a link and set an expiry for that link. And there you go, you have a personally shareable link where anyone who you share the link with gets access to those documents, and you can keep a track of how many folks are viewing these documents. And you can remove the access from here as well. Next up, I'll jump on to the rehab section. So we thought, hey, just add all the rehab details here. It could be interior, exterior. So if I just add a rehab, for example, paint, I have 3 options. I could add a total figure or a labor and material or per unit square feet. I'll go with total for now. The $3,000, save it as rehab details. And so here is the most important section, which is the analysis sections. So today I won't go into deep dive into how the platform works and nitty-gritty of each and every analysis. We'll do it probably next week sometimes. But basically, you can select the type of offer you want to make. Could be hybrid cash, seller finance, wraparound, subject to, or innovation. Enter the purchase price from here. Listed price. You can enter your down payment if you want it. And then you enter the rent. As soon as you enter the rent, it starts calculating all the different scenarios and ratios for you. And then you can keep on adding different information. So because this is an RV park underwriting, it has your daily rate, weekly rate, monthly rate, and it all adds up to your total monthly income. Now, we have divided the whole analysis section into 3 macro sections. Basic details about the property, then your P&L, as in income and expense, could be operating, could be about debt, or entry breakdown, which is all your entry fee or the purchase cost. Now, on top of that, if you think that, okay, some information missing, we want to add more custom income, you want to add a snow removal fee, or we want to add a laundry income, you can just go to custom income and expenses and add your parking income or pet fee or laundry income as a part of your underwriting. Same for the expenses as well. You can add lawn care or snow removal, pest control, security systems, any other expense, and you can have your custom expense as well. And same for the entry fee. Same goes for the loan as well. Right now, just having a spreadsheet where you just have multiple loans. Similarly, you can add multiple types of loan here, conventional FHA, VA, hard money, private money. You can do a DSCR as interest or principal only, enter the interest rate, terms, balloon, points, and loan, and it'll automatically calculate your monthly principal and interest payment and add it. So I'll just add one for the example so you get the idea. At one point, and let's say 999 is my origination fee. Then now you can see here that those total expenses are now calculated here. At the same time, your points are automatically added as a part of your entry fee. Now, so that's underwriting, let's say, an RV park. Similarly, you go and you can have a single family property as well. In single family, you only have a rental income, other income, or you can add custom fields. For example, I've added a custom field here, which will show up here. Now, the other important problem is, as an investors, we always want to run and identify multiple possible acquisition scenarios as well as disposition scenarios. So what we have done is you can, let's say if this is a hybrid offer, I can save this as scenario 1, right? Now I go ahead and add other income of $200 and I can save this as scenario 2. I can save 4 to 5 different scenarios. And now when I go to scenario sections, I get to compare both the scenarios side by side and make a guess or a decision on what works. And it'll have all your figures, estimates, your custom fees, custom incomes and expenses, a total, your net operating income, your annual cash flow, monthly cash flow, cap rates, DSCR, loan to value, everything calculated. And if you want to edit either of the scenarios, you can load the scenarios back into the analysis section and edit and again save a new scenario for you as well. At the same time, if we want to raise more funds, we want to have a 10-year projections that, hey, what if refinance in year 5, if we exit out of this property? Then you have a projections. You can set your projection details like, hey, property appreciated 3% a year, annual income will go up by 2. I want to sell in year 5 and the selling cost is 6%, for example. And then select for which scenario you want to have the projections. For example, if it's scenario 1, I get a 10-year projection with how much was property value, equity, cash flow, NOI, and what if I sell in this year, what will be my cash flow or total profit from this property or this deal. Now, the most beautiful part is when you're underwriting, you also need to have comps. So you get from 120 million different properties, you can select your radius. It could be half mile, 1 mile, and you get both your sales comp as well as rental comps. So for the same, I'm getting, these are all the sales comp. And you can save this comp. And when you go to rental, it'll give you all the rental comps within the same vicinity of half a mile, almost up to the 5-mile radius. So you get this comps directly from crowdsourced data of over 100 million properties across nationwide. So that's how you underwrite overall. Now, the other important part, which we realized the problem was every investor needs to create beautiful reports in order to either raise funds or share it with the partners or share the deals outside. And we usually use Canva or some other tools to create those reports. Why not where you can automatically generate a report? So I get to choose what details I want to include of the whole underwriting process on this report. I can add my custom notes and comments or any disclaimers I want to add. And all I have to do is generate report. And it'll generate a whole beautiful report for you with all the ratios, all the summary included in it. All your scenarios are there, your projection is there. If you have generated your own scenario, we generated 2 different scenarios, they're here as well. Any exit strategies you want to enter, you can add, it has your profile as well, and any disclaimer or notes you enter. Now you can either download the PDF from here, you can share the report over email directly to your investors. So that was the whole idea of building the platform. Now, on top of this, we have built a directory as well. So a directory where I can look at buy box of different people right away. And I can build my own network connections from here. I can look at their business cards directly from here. So as of today, we thought there was some gap that every investor uses Blink as of now to manage. And with InvestorPilot, we wanted to eliminate 2 processes, saving your multiple buy box because you're investing in different types of deals, types of properties, types of exits, and you have buy box for everything. So you can create your different buy box from here. Let's say if this is a Section 8 in Ohio, it's my buy box. So I can select the states, locations, type of properties, deal type, whether it matches a 1% rule, price, cash on cash returns. It's an exhaustive list. You can go crazy and enter all the details, and you can save as many buy box as you want. And you can create a shareable link and share it with your group. At the same time, we've got business cards as well. So you are no more dependent just on Blink, because this business card does integrate with your profile as well as your buy box. So if somebody scans this, they get your buy box directly. Plus, if you're doing bird dog, you can create a form on the website and just attach that link over here. So if somebody wants to bird dog and submit a deal, they can just do it right away from your business card without going to other place as well. And then you can customize the whole business card with different colors, combinations to make it as per your needs. So that was the idea, that we wanted to build a whole cohesive platform that you don't need to go outside to use multiple tools and spend your money. Rather, you have one single platform to do and manage all your deals. At the same time, we also want to solve a couple of other problems, which was a platform where you can sell your deals, wholesale your deals, or you can raise capital as well. So we're working on this as well, where we call it deal hanger. So let's say if I'm underwriting a deal, and if I want to list that on a marketplace, all I have to do is go here and list it on the marketplace. Out of all the scenarios I have ran, I can select, hey, let's do it for scenario 1. Keep the entry fee at $20,000. Minimum investment this, equity if you want to add equity, and then you can just list the property. Or if you want to raise capital for the same, you can say, hey, this is my targeted closing date, 30th of August. I'm offering 50% equity. I can select the scenario which I want. I can select, hey, this is for DSCR lender, EMD, PML, or hard money lender. And then all those lenders registered on the platform will show up here. And then you can either send it to one person, or you can open it up and list it on the marketplace as well. So a curated list. So either the lenders from the community or the sellers, they don't have to waste time. They know that, okay, this is underwritten here. They can have their buy box. The vision is to match it. You build an algorithm which automatically matches your buy box with those deals, and have AI analyze it for you and say, hey, this hits the benchmarks for you as well. So that's the whole vision we are going ahead with the platform. Hey, do you offer? So, okay, that's all for now. And we have some questions right now. Do you offer free versions with some limited features? We have offered a trial 7 days. We are thinking to extend it to 14 days. And what we're going to do is CRM. Yes, what we're going to do is we're going to share a link over email right after this, so that you can get access to it and start using the platform. Hey, Bill, do we have a demo of CRM you built with the GHL? Yes, we have a ready platform. We can schedule a call and show you how exactly the GHL automation looks. We have built LOI blasters, websites. The platform GHL will also integrate with InvestorPilot platform, so you can send deals directly and build your LOI pipeline. Is the cost to use? As of now, we have introductory pricing of $49, but for our community, we are going to reduce it down to $30 a month, so that everyone can use and build their AI assistants inside and do more and more deals on the platform. Right after the event, you will have an email with all the details, and you can sign up and get your trial in outrightly. You can put your questions in the Q&A. Okay, Brian. So Brian, it comes with, you can invite other folks and give the same credentials, but basically we're keeping the price super affordable. So everyone gets an access. So for $29-30 a month, you can use it for personal, as well as you can do more number of deals as well. We're not capped a cap on it as of now. We want the community to get maximum use out of the platform. Yes, this is an introductory price, but we want to keep the same price as long as possible, Henry. And if there is any component which, like external comms or some data where we're incurring more cost, we will pass on the actual cost to you guys in future if and when we incur. Otherwise, we want to keep this price as long as possible. The CRM voice caller, Bill, does not work with Prop AI as of now, but if you get an API or a webhook, we can absolutely integrate with Prop AI as well. But it's built in GHL and using some other third-party tools as well, like 11 Labs for. Absolutely, Mahesh. We're gonna open up the trial 14 days free for everyone so they can use it. Absolutely. You can use this for fractional lending. That's what we have planned. So when you list any deals for capital raising in the marketplace, all you have to do is say, hey, this is the maximum amount we're looking to raise on this particular deal, or save a scenario which only requires, for example. Yeah. So there is an inbuilt capital tower marketplace where we're planning to add all the DSCRs, primarily private money lenders and hard money lenders and EMD lenders from Gators onto the platform. So they can also underwrite and you get all the questions answered rather than using their own spreadsheets. And you as an investor can, at a click of a button, share all the scenarios you've ran. Yeah, Mahesh, we'll make those changes on the website. Thanks. Perfect. Any other questions, guys? Just feel free to type it in the chat. Hey, Henry, no, we're gonna have a different pricing for the Pace Morby and our old fellow members in community, but it's open to all the folks outside of the community as well. And we are case to case. We are also open to working with them and design any kind of need. Hey, other deal types we're coming up is we're working more on the exit strategies. So we have already integrated multiple exit strategies like fix and flip burrs, which will automatically analyze your entry cost, your holding period, and co-living as an exit strategy as well. So that's what we're working on. We can add self-storage and STR as well. Hey, thanks, Henry. You'll receive an email within 10-15 minutes right after the webinar, around 2:15, after 30 minutes probably. Okay, so I think there's still some questions coming in, but our vision with the whole platform is to have more and more people underwrite and have access to an AI as a full-time assistant so that you get your own personal AI. Right now, you're able to save prompts. In future, you will be able to save your buy box into your AI assistant as well. So it exactly knows what your buy box is, how you underwrite the deals. It's just the basic plan for now, Bill. But if you're a part of different communities, you get the discounts as well on it. I'll share that over email with you as well. So once we have AI analyze your buy box, an advanced algorithm to the deals listed on the platforms or marketplace. So that's the whole vision going ahead, is to match you with lenders, solve your capital requirements, generate beautiful reports, and help AI do more of your underwriting so that it shouldn't take more than a few minutes for you to get to an answer, and not just a napkin underwriting, but a detailed underwriting with different scenarios and analysis. So the more you underwrite on the platform, it'll save all those in the database, and eventually we'll have LLMs understand the way you underwrite. Let's say if you only do 10% entry fee, you always have 5,000 as a rehab by default. You always add some sort of custom fees while you underwrite. Those patterns will be studied, and eventually it'll be your replica. So when you click a button, it gives you an underwriting the way you want. So that's the whole vision going ahead. Perfect, guys. So I think this was a fantastic session. We will send a link of the recording as well as for you to try out the platform right after the webinar. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for attending and joining us in this effort to bring AI to our investor community. Thank you so much, guys.